course, bro. I'm going out tonight, bro. Of course I'm going out tonight. Just because I'm doing this don't mean I'm gonna stay inside. Going out, we popping bottles. We're gonna get a section too. Yeah, we'll get a section. Invite all the huzz. Tell them slide. We gotta flex the money that we made in the market. Hold up. I'm getting on. According to the market trends right now, we're currently in a bullish phase. We could see some pullback after FOMC. However, I think we're going to see a rally because of NVIDIA earnings. Investors are kind of rotating away from high tech, and there's a lot of questions on AI valuation. They're trying to diversify into sectors like financials, utilities, and healthcare. The latter is benefiting from pretty low valuations and sound good-looking fundamentals. Entering this trade here, looks like we're about to break above VWAP. We're about 2 standard deviations away.
What's up, guys? This is the trading vlog. Started off with a podcast with my brother, and then this is the nighttime. I went to go work out real quick, got my workout in, and really this workout was just a like bicycle kicks, and it was an ab routine. It was ab routine and pretty much just cardio and ab routine. And then woke up in the morning and got to trading with the Discord. All right, just got done trading. About to go get this haircut. Hair is a mess. Really good day of trading. 70% trade on Oracle. I'll put that in the vlog, and let's get it. What's up, guys? Fit to Flourish here, and today I want to talk about the trade that we took today in the Discord on Oracle. It's a pretty simple, short trade, but today was PPI. PPI came in today, and initial jobless claims today is August 14th, 2025. And I told the group, hey guys, I'm not looking to trade today. Usually I have some plays that I'm like set up to take and some action plans, but it just did not, like, the markets did not look good. SPY, which I usually trade on a day-to-day basis, did not look good. It was oversold. It looked like it was coming back up, and then it ripped to the upside. But anyways, let's take a look at what happened. So where did it start today? So we started here on the 5-minute time frame for ORCL, or Oracle. And the reason that I ended up taking this trade, I want to show on another tab here. But the reason that I took this trade, is because there was some news with Oracle and Google. Okay, Oracle and Google. Let's see if we can find that news again. Wall Street Engine. And again, here, let me just go here on this tab. So I follow this page, Wall Street Engine, as well as some other pages to find information. So here it is. So Oracle, boom, boom. So Google and Oracle have partnered to make Google's Gemini AI models available directly through Oracle Cloud Infrastructure and Oracle's business apps. So I could have traded Google, but Google's price action was absolutely garbage the past couple days. We took some Google calls the other day and it went really well. And then I was looking to get into more calls, and then the price action was just trash. So I saw Google making a move up, and I was like, it's probably fake. And it was a stupid move. Anyways, so we started off with the bear bar here, and then a bullish engulfing bar. The bullish engulfing bar happened on what's called a micro double bottom. So when there's a close and open right next to each other. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Notice my volume RSI is really big, okay? It's really, really big. It's above 70, which means the up volume is tremendous. So I'm just going to take that off the screen, because now you know the volume RSI was big and it was flat. So that means that there's a lot of up volume. What I also noticed on this play was this massive bull bar. I saw the news when I saw this massive bull bar. I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, dang, I can get in here. Not only that, but there was also a 920 crossover. So the 9MA, my pink line, was crossing above the 20. That's a sign of a market structure shift, meaning that the stock is going from going down to now starting to go up. Okay. So yeah, big bull bar. I was like, okay, if we hold what's called a hold level, what is a hold level? I'm going to define everything. What's a hold level? A hold level is after a trend bar closes, it is the close of that trend bar. Now a stock needs to hold closes above that level in order for the play to continue in the direction of that move. So for instance, this was a big bullish move up. Let me show this like this, make it bigger. This was a bullish move up, so we need to hold all our closes above this in order for this stock to continue up. And if you hold multiple bars, even if you're going sideways for multiple bars, but if you hold above and hold your closes above that level, that means you're going to get massive continuation. There's so much strength in buying that price cannot get pushed below that that move. Okay, so that is a hold level. Okay, if you don't know what I'm saying hold level. I may have a Haitian accent, but if you don't understand, man, I sorry for you, man. I sorry for you. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, some people say I have an accent, Caribbean accent. So if you can't understand what I'm saying, hold level, okay? Anyways, so yeah, we held that hold level. I was like, dang, should I get in this? I was like, there's news. We have a 920 crossover. The volume RSI is big. So what was all my confluence to get in here? I was like, we have news, and this big news. You're partnering with Google, okay? So what kind of news is it? Google, okay? That is Mag 7. Big fucking company, okay? Also AI, okay? AI is like the craze these days. So it's AI, Google, Mag 7 News. I was like, bro, I can't miss this, dude. I didn't plan to trade it though, is the thing. I was like, I didn't plan to trade it, and I like to stick to my trading plans. But it just seemed so opportune. And I was like, is it really opportune or am I overreacting? Then I look at my volume RSI. Vol RSI, well over 70. And this is what I look for on all my my A+ play setups and my A+ plays. Okay. What else? We held support. So take a look at this. So the volume profile here on the right hand side shows there was a ton of volume here. And then up here was our next volume node, which is where my next key level, my key level was at 248.58. So I'm going to take this off the side because it's kind of crowded right now. So 248.58 was a key level that I had from like a long time ago, like 6 months ago. My key levels are A1. Look at how we literally hit it, and that's where I exited. And then we retraced and hit it again and created a double top with a neckline. Now double top neckline break. We're coming to the downside. Could have took that play as well, but yeah, fuck it. Anyways, so we held this move. We held support. Okay. Not only did we hold support at those lows today, but we also were holding the hold level, the Wall Street hold level. Okay. Not only that, but we also had a 9 MA, 20 MA crossover. Okay. 920 crossover. And not only that, I took a look to the left and we were oversold. So yeah, you can obviously see, oh, this went up. Like he's making money. And then like you'll see, oh, he made thousands of dollars, but who cares? I don't care about like, oh, how much money did I make today? Some people are trying to flex to like, I don't know, like to feel good about that. Who cares? I don't care, bro. What the goal of this is to help you see like, and become better than I was before. I used to look at these charts and like I used to see the money and like, oh, I want it. No, it's not about that. It's about winning. Okay. Tom Brady says it's about winning. He doesn't care about the money anymore. He wants the Super Bowls, right? This is a game that we're playing for real. We're playing for keeps here, right? I don't care about the money, but yeah, you make a lot. You do make a lot of money in trading options, okay? But anyways, I look to the left. What happened yesterday? We came from $260, okay, $260 all the way down to $240. This is oversold, bro. This is oversold. Even if we don't get the move all the way up, we're gonna get somewhat of a pretty good, decent move, potentially a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, and that would look like if we did a fib retracement, it would look like boom, and we would get somewhere in here. Okay, we'd get somewhere in here. All right, but we didn't get that full move, but that's okay. There's a key level here, so we went from a support to resistance flip. That's okay. Anyways, we were oversold when I looked to the left, yeah, we were oversold, and then we held support. Okay, so it looked like we were going to make that move back up. Anyways, let's get back to our entries, exits. These are the reasons I got in. Okay, ton of reasons, ton of pieces of confluence to show that you should get in. So anyways, where did I enter? So I wanted to enter here, and then I was like, let's see if it holds. Then we had this nice bar, so then I was like, oh freak, I'm going to enter. So what I entered on this 1, 2, 3, fourth bar right here. So on this big red bar, it was turning into a big green bar. I was like, oh, I'm right. Yay, let's go. And then it turned red. And I was like, oh, shit. And then this bar turned red. And I was like, oh, shit. So where was my stop? My stop was going to be the hold level. Okay. Now, this may be an unorthodox stop for you, like if you don't trade often. But what you want to see is you want to see that we close above the hold level. Why? That shows strength. So we turned red, and I was like, oh, man, guys. I said it in the live. I was like, oh man, guys, I might get stopped out here. I was like, damn, I might get stopped out. And I literally just got in. I said, hey guys, I'm getting in on these calls, and then it just turned red immediately. Like when I said that, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, it's good to be wrong very fast and very small, as opposed to waiting, and then all of a sudden it's like super big wrong. But we had this big red bar, and then I was like, hey, there's still 2 minutes on this candlestick. And then all of a sudden, buyer stepped in hard. And I was like, okay. I was like, we're looking good. I'm staying in. So we closed above the whole level again with the big bottom side wick, showing you that we have buyers below. So big bottom side wick there, and then another big bottom side wick here. So that shows you that we have sellers stepping in. Okay, sellers stepping in. All right. So then we started to continue to the upside. Now, what I wanted to see was I wanted to see us take out this wick. That's where a sell order was sitting. Okay, sell order sitting right there. And what happened? We were getting there. I was like, oh man, I'm up like 18%. That's pretty good, right? And then we got sold off again. I was like, oh shit. I was like, we're holding the 9 and the 20, so this is fine. And then what else? I checked my volume RSI. We're still big. We're still big and flat. Okay, it looks good. All right. Then this bar closed right at that level. I was like, shit, if we don't break above this, this is not going. So then the next bar, we broke above. And on this break above, I was like, it's guaranteed. I was like, we're guaranteed going to hit this key level. And once we hit this key level, I need to be careful. Also, I noticed on the Saudi ATR, we were in the call zone. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I use ATR. So we were in the call zone, and we were at the getting to the 50% expected move for the day, which is also near my key level. So I was like, okay, this is an area of interest. This is an area where we're going to face a lot of resistance, and I'm going to want to exit. So then we had this massive push. Like first, this bar was like really small. This bar was like kind of really small, and then all of a sudden it started pushing hard. It started pushing up hard and fast, and I was like, "Oh man!" And we were hitting my key level, and I told everyone, I said, "When we hit my key level, I want to get out." And I was at 46%. I was like, "All right, I want to get out at 40. I want to get out at 50%, which would be probably when we hit this bar." And we hit that key level, and then we just pushed up to the 50% expected move. And when we were up here, we were up near 75%. I was like, "What just happened?" This went from 50% to 75% in like 2 seconds. And I was like, guys, I'm going to exit. And I tried to exit. I couldn't exit because price was pushing up so fast that it was like, oh, like, well, you got to sell at this high price. I was like, yo, I'll take it. I was like, I'll take it. So exited a ton of my contracts out up here, but I exited at 71% because of the fluctuations that was going on. And then I just left a couple of runners, and my runners I exited once we broke below this neckline here. So it became a double top and then a neckline. And then my last couple of runners went to negative 15, but a huge amount of my contracts went 71%. So that was it. So again, reviewed the play. So what was I looking at? Why did I want to get in? So I saw that there was news with Google. That's a Mag 7 stock. They said AI news. I was like, bro, investors are gonna gawk 3,000 freaking AI news. Okay, they're glazing it. They're glazing it for some reason. Anyways, we had really nice support here, and then again, this is yesterday. Really nice support after a massive sell off. So this was definitely oversold. Nice hold. We had news, big bullish micro double bottom. Okay, if you don't know what I'm saying again, because my accent, if you don't understand my accent, man, I sorry for you, but I'm sorry for you. Okay, micro double bottom. Okay, we do this, and when you see this, stock going to fly, my man. It's going to fly. No, I'm just playing. But you can tell I'm Haitian. Oh my gosh. All right, micro double bottom. That with a big bottom side wick, All right, micro double bottom, big bottom side wick. So that's showing you that the stock is going to fly. We have a good defined support level with more support in this area. And now we got a nice breakout because you see a 920 crossover. We're holding this hold level. The volume RSI, which tells us how much volume is coming in, up volume, a lot of up volume. That is huge and flat. And guess what? Our target was really nice. So pretty good risk to reward ratio here. I'm not going to lie. My risk to reward ratio was fucking phenomenal. So let's take a look. I entered here at the call ATR. My stop was pretty tight. Okay, so let's take these ATRs off. Let's take these EMAs off so we can kind of just get a clear picture of what the fuck is going on. All right. And let's take off this stupid line. All right, so you can see My stop was the hold level. If we close below, so I keep my stop. My stops are different probably from your stop because I've noticed in trading, people always say, "Oh man, Wall Street knows where your stop is. They know where your stop is." Oh, so if you know that and you document trades, right? You document your trades every single day, and you notice that. So what I did was I noticed that whenever we get these wicks go to where most people's stops are. And I was like, if my stop is here, I know that a lot of smart traders who've been trading, I've been trading for a long time now, and I literally get on the charts hours every day. So if algorithms know that most people are going to have a stop here, and also there's like VWAP here, there's 9MA, if people know you're going to have a stop there, they're going to make the price go down to that level, and then you're going to get stopped out. So I don't wait for us to hit that level. I wait for us to close below that level because your stop should be an area where if we break below it, if we break below this area, then you know that the stock is going to then reverse. So if we close below that, I was like, all right, we're going to reverse, but we didn't close below that. We held strong, which is why I stayed in. Anyways, so that was my stop, and then my target was to that key level. So my risk to reward ratio was 3.86. What was my realized gain? My realized gain was actually a 4.26 risk to reward ratio, which is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and that's how I've been keeping a lot of my trades more recently. Is like I have a really tight stop because it's at an area where the stock should really just go. If it doesn't go, which happened, I think happened 2 or 3 times over the past 5 weeks. All right, 2 or 3 times where I'm getting into a play and I tell everybody, hey, get into this play, because the risk reward is really good. And it's like, oh, immediately we close below. I'm like, all right, we're out. And you're out, like you're down like 15%, 10%, 15%, which is super duper small because the upside is so big. Like we're getting these 60%, 70%, 40% gains to the upside. So that negative 10% doesn't matter. It's negligible. So that's how you want to kind of keep your stops. Anyways, this was the play. This is what happened. Micro double bottom, bullish engulfing bar. Again, if you don't know what I'm saying, because my accent, micro double bottom, big bottom side weak, bullish engulfing bar. Okay, bullish engulfing bar. Okay, bullish engulfing bar. Okay, and then we held that hold level and made a nice move to the upside. All right, so hopefully that was thorough enough. If you guys like these videos, please like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube-y stuff. All right, I'm trying to figure out like what people like more. Do you guys like my motivation, my vlog, my car videos? What do y'all like? Because I know a lot of people like to trade. Actually, let me stop sharing. All right, so I know a lot of people like to trade, and people take trading too seriously, I think. And then the trading community is extremely toxic. So I try to stay away from like saying, oh, like I'm a trader, I'm a YouTube trader, I'm a furu, like all that fake stuff. I actually really study it. And then I do have a Discord link in the bio below, but please don't join. Please don't join. I like people who are serious. So it's one of the smallest Discords. It used to be just me and my friends, but now it's a pretty small Discord with people who are making some serious money. And it's only serious traders, as opposed to some of these people who are just like looking for call outs. Like that's not us. We teach in there, and then we do the call outs because we basically say what we're getting in, and people will follow. And there's someone up 200% this week. Someone in the group made 100K in a week. Have a couple people who have literally joined the Discord to learn, and then they left, and now they're making thousands and thousands of dollars every day. So yeah, you join, leave, do whatever you want, but yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just got my haircut. I like my barber. My barber is probably the best barber of all time. We talked about some things and we said, hey, one of the bars that came out in the conversation was nobody ever becomes outstanding without standing out. And that was the bar. We had a pretty good conversation. We're probably gonna do some podcasts together, just like me and my brother's podcast. But yeah, this haircut is on fleek. I look like a different person right now. But let's keep the vlog going. Currently going to gotta go to a T-Mobile store to get my screen changed and everything. But
ladies and gentlemen.
All right, all done with the haircut. Got my shopping done, a little bit of shopping. About to go get some crab cakes to celebrate. A lot of protein. Not gonna eat too many calories right now. I'm on a major cut. I'm trying to get right for a couple more yacht parties I wanna do and attend, and then I'm gonna be throwing some parties at the crib as well. So every now and then I like to kind of celebrate in that sense. But yeah, I think I'm gonna conclude the vlog right here. Let's see you guys next time. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.